And a good Monday morning, Quad Cities. It is Monday, March 16th. I'm meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
And I'm weather anchor Peter Warner. What a 24 hours it's been. I know, it's like,
oh my word.
Deep breath. So we had severe warnings 24 hours ago, and now we have how many inches of snow on the ground? I mean, nearing 7 inches?
Yeah, 7 here
Wow.
in the metro Quad Cities.
Wow.
If not, maybe a little bit more. This has just been downright impressive.
It has.
Wow. Easily, I would say, in my top 3 difficult drives this morning that I have experienced.
Wow,
ever.
really? On the way in from Geneseo?
Yeah.
I was bet the open area is just blowing. I heard it last night when I was trying to go to bed. You just shaking and howling the winds.
It was awful. So hopefully, you get to stay home, though we know that some jobs are not as forgiving. You are going to have to come in, and that's not by choice. But if you do have to travel, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is just take it slow, give yourself some time.
Yes. On my way in, there's still not the greatest road conditions, of course, out there, and there's still a lot of spots where the plows are still trying to get their way through. But if you're very responsible, you can be okay, because the winds are starting to weaken just enough where it's not as bad as, say, what it was at, 5, 6 a.m. So
much, much better. We're not seeing as many 50-plus mile per hour wind gusts as we did earlier. So we still have some snow to wrap up. We're going to talk about when all that's going to come to an end, when we're going to see conditions improve. And then we have a brand new weather impact alert to tell you about for more snow. Who's asking for more snow at this point? Are you insane?
Party.
No.
Everyone's so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I'm excited. I mean, there is some good news. We need the moisture.
We do need the moisture, and it's good, and this is going to melt off quickly.
It will. It will.
That's good.
Wait till you see these temperatures by the end of the week.
It's crazy.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah. A lot of melting coming up. So we'll chat for like the next 10, 15 minutes. If you have a quick question, you can hit it in the comment section there. We'll get to it here coming up in a second. Weather impact alert still in play till 1 o'clock. That's also when our blizzard warning will expire. And yeah, we're starting to see some improvements, but the problem is we still have some snow that's flying on the Illinois side of the river. And that means snow-covered roads.
Exactly. And again, to have a blizzard, I know we've been reiterating this a lot over the weekend, you don't need active snow coming down.
Yes.
You just need 3 hours of impacts of visibility to about a quarter mile or less and consistent wind gusts of 35+ miles per hour.
That's right. That's all
you need for a blizzard. And we could have that with just a snowpack. So
that's all it takes. It's not very complicated at all.
No.
So that we definitely met that criteria early this morning, if I do say so myself. My gosh, it was crazy. So there's the blizzard warning. What a system. I mean, everybody was under the blizzard warning. It didn't matter if you were north near Galena or south to Burlington. Everybody had the blizzard warning.
All of our hometowns. And I was surprised that, because I knew people I know, say in Knox, Henderson, Warren County, were messaging us like, why aren't we seeing it yet? I'm like, treat it as such. I would be shocked if you don't get upgraded to it. And we saw exactly what happened.
Yeah, you got upgraded. Didn't take long.
No.
And yeah, I would say that advice is true anytime, whether it's a blizzard warning, a severe thunderstorm watch, a tornado watch. If you're on the border of that, maybe your county isn't under it, I would still treat it as if you're under that, because a severe weather or winter weather knows no box.
No, and it's always better safe than sorry in these scenarios.
Exactly, yeah. So some smart advice. Let's see what the bridges are doing. We already had one crash on the I-74 bridge this morning. That was Iowa bound. It's since been cleared up, and it looks like we're starting to get a little bit better. I'm seeing a lot more pavement than I did about an hour ago.
Yeah, but
much better.
Again, if you're driving responsibly, you'll be okay in the Metro QC, at least right now.
Did you take the 74 bridge
I did take the 74 bridge
How was
over.
it?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's blowing, right? Because you have the winds going still, and it's kind of hard. But as long as you're staying at, your 10 and 2, 6, 9, whatever you're most comfortable with. But you're being responsible, driving across, and go under the speed limit.
Yeah.
I was going like creepy crawly 40, 45 miles per hour, which is okay. It's better to be safe there. And on the local roads, I was going about 25 to 35 miles per hour, which is fine. Again, better be slow and be safe, and it's all going to be okay.
That's exactly right. Yeah, as long as you're not in a hurry and you're pacing yourself well, you'll be able to reach your destination okay. It even looks like the Interstate 80 corridor is starting to slowly improve as well. I'm seeing a lot more pavement than what we saw earlier this morning. If you pull up the road conditions map, Interstate 80 west of Iowa City to Des Moines is currently still closed, along with I-35, which is no surprise. It doesn't take much for 35 to shut down.
They preemptively shut this one down. They just knew.
Like, we're not messing with this.
We're not messing with this. It's getting shut down before it even starts. So I wonder, is it still closed from Des Moines to Omaha as well?
Looks like we're
reopened
back
that.
open.
They
Yep.
opened that. So I know that was a big, pretty much I-80 statewide was closed yesterday in Iowa.
Yeah, it was a lot. And some of the crash video that I saw on the cameras, too,
Yeah,
was
they
really
were
impressive.
Nasty.
It was just, yeah, not a good time. So, yeah, if you're trying to go west of Iowa City right now, you're not able to on Interstate 80. I would expect that perhaps later this morning, maybe in the next couple of hours, we might see parts of that start to reopen again. Now that the winds are starting to ease a bit and we're done with the snow on the Iowa side anyway. But Illinois side is still a mess. I mean, even the tollways were having problems keeping up with the blowing snow and the wind this morning.
Really?
That's when you know. Usually those are all green.
Yeah,
So
they are.
that's how bad this storm has been. There's your wind gusts, seeing a lot less of the 50s, still some 40s mixed in there, but at least we're decreasing the winds.
And it could have been worse.
Oh, yeah.
Central Iowa, I know yesterday, I don't think, did we see any pickup past 60 here? I don't think we did locally.
I didn't see any 60. I think the closest one that came across our chat was in Fairfield.
Okay. Yeah, because I know Marshalltown and areas near Ames, where they also saw the blizzard conditions, saw 63 mile per hour gusts yesterday.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. Imagine that with light, fluffy snow coming down. You couldn't see.
No, there's no visibility whatsoever in that. So, yeah, thankfully we didn't have that this time around. If you want to look at snowfall totals, some of these numbers are outdated by a few hours, but this is what we've got so far, and I apologize, it's not bug-friendly. I'm going to scoot that text box up here and maybe move it around a little bit here because we got that bug at the bottom of your screen. Let's just do a little shrinky poo.
There we go.
And there we go. Hopefully it's not too small.
It's not.
So looks like 6.5 in Galena. The top spot, though, was Charlotte so far.
Really?
At 8
Holy cow.
inches. That's impressive. Here in the quads, like Peter said earlier, almost 7.5 in Davenport. Probably a little bit more than 7 now in Moline. But this was a very impressive snowfall event. Very, very impressive.
It just started crawling, too. Late last night, not late last night, but like, I'd say right around, at noon when we got that new data in?
Yeah.
That low just stalled out. And when that low stalls out and you're under the snow sector, it's just going to go. It was consistent.
Just keeps falling and falling. And yeah, it was on the huddle. The National Weather Service
Yeah,
did a
we were
huddle
both
about
over,
7 o'clock. Were you on that?
Yep,
And that's when I was hearing him talking about it slowing down a little bit. And I'm thinking, oh, no.
It's a lot worst case scenario.
Yeah. So that's when I saw your update. I think it was either late in the afternoon or the evening, talking about, having to inch up the snow totals a little bit more. And I'm like, yep, he's right. Peter's exactly right. It's going to be a little bit higher than what we anticipated.
And that's exactly what happened.
Yep, it's playing out.
Most of those played out pretty much exactly what we were looking like. So
yeah,
not too mad about it.
I'm very happy with the forecast.
Yes.
Very, very happy with how all that played out. I'm sure the non-believers out there, which there were a lot of them, are probably going to be very quiet today.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't blame you. I'm not mad. I won't hold a grudge.
No.
You're free to believe in what you want to believe and what you don't believe, but this was definitely an event as advertised. I will say that, much is for sure. So where is the snow still falling? I've seen a couple of corridors. I've got one right over Sterling Rock Falls into Tampico, and then down into Deer Grove. There's been a little bit of a heavier band there.
Okay.
And then another little heavy band sitting near Keithsburg, Aledo, kind of near New Boston.
Okay.
And that has been reducing visibility. But other than that, things are finally starting to decrease in terms of the snow.
Yep.
But what a wind machine.
What a wind machine.
Oh
that
my
low,
gosh.
the pressure gradient is insane here. That's coming off this area of low pressure. It's currently set up right over northern Michigan right now.
There it is.
That's
your
where
low.
it is.
And then you've got high pressure, a strong area of high pressure at that, to the southwest of us. So you're getting this squeeze play between the two of them with this very strong northwest wind.
Yeah.
And my goodness.
Add in the temperature gradient, which doesn't help. Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw temperatures, we had a high of 57 degrees yesterday at noon. By the time it was 1:30, it was about 35 here in the Metro Quad Cities.
That is just
Crazy.
insane. Absolutely insane. I'm going to pull up the temperature plot right now just to see if you kind of can see that way off to the east. Now, the storm is kind of wrapping itself up now, so we're not seeing it probably as impressive of a push. But, yeah, look at all the warm air now well to the southeast United States. And look at the cold air coming in from the north. Oh, my gosh. That's just disgusting. Man, oh,
Big Trout Lake.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun place to be.
Sounds like a good fishing spot, doesn't it?
Exactly. Except right now, though. That's more of a summer vacation, I would say.
Yeah. You won't be doing much ice fishing up there with
No.
22 below zero
No.
temperatures.
My
It's a lot of
goodness.
ice to get through. I hope you have a very solid pick.
I was going to say, you really need a good drill there.
Yeah, that is impressive. Now, we're not going to see that here, but we will see single-digit temperatures tonight. We will see wind chills below zero tomorrow morning, so be prepared for that. As we go into this afternoon, decreasing winds. There you see even some clouds starting to break up. We go clear tonight. That's what gets us in trouble with the cold air and why you're going to see those single-digit lows. And then tomorrow, we get some sunshine in the morning, which will be nice. But the afternoon, our next system tries to come in here, and that's going to lead to
What's
more
that
clouds.
on the left?
Well,
Oh, Andrew.
we're going to get to that in just a moment.
No.
I know.
No.
I don't want to talk about it either, but I guess we have to. But here's
Yeah.
a look at some of the wind chill numbers by tomorrow morning, which I don't want to look at this either. I was hoping we're done with this.
This is winter's goodbye,
Yeah, maybe it's the last one.
hopefully.
Last push. 10
Well, beyond
below.
Tuesday, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so, yeah. That's my hope.
Ava just looks disgusted right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It's just nasty tomorrow morning. But I think with the sun, those are short-lived. In fact, by mid-morning, we'll be back above zero for the wind chills, so that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Okay, just a few
Whoa.
hours. Yeah, what's this?
This is new.
I don't want to do this, but we have to do
We
this.
have to do
Yes.
this. We don't like it.
But here it is, Wednesday morning, another weather impact alert for accumulating snow. This one will not be a repeat of what we saw this morning. I want to emphasize
Big
that.
emphasis. It's just like the one in early December after that November storm, how we got a clipper moving through. Very similar situation, 1 to 2 inches.
Exactly, just a couple of inches, maybe 3 tops.
Yep.
And that's about it. We're not going to see crazy winds with it. Could there be some minor blowing and drifting snow? Yes, but it's not going to be a full-fledged blizzard like what we had.
Yes, and right after this is done, don't worry, it's going to be about 20 degrees warmer.
It's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. So there's your timing of the snow. I chose not to include Tuesday night because we're going to have to overcome some dry air, which means this will be a delayed start by a couple of hours, most likely. So we're mainly focused on Wednesday morning, right after midnight. You can see that band of snow setting up. Thankfully, it's a clipper, so that means we're moving. It's not hanging around very long. Otherwise, we would be talking about more snow than what we've got forecast. But by the morning commute, it's way out of here. But we're still expecting some residual impacts in terms of some slick road conditions. So here's the latest run of Future Track showing the bullseye kind of in the same areas that got the heavy snow this morning.
Makota, Clinton, Savannah, yeah.
Yep, another couple of inches, maybe 3 tops.
Yep.
Right in that spot, and then much less farther to the south. Probably, I wouldn't be surprised if the Weather Service maybe did a winter weather advisory for the Tuesday night, Wednesday morning time frame.
I would say what, Clinton, Jackson, Joe Davies.
Yeah, long and north of
Carroll.
Interstate 80.
Yeah.
Probably include the metro just because, you know, we're kind of close to that, but
Yeah.
definitely
Right
more
side.
northern.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think would be
This
more
has been the trend
impacted.
this year.
I know. It's just crazy.
Always.
Absolutely crazy. Here's what else is crazy. So listen to this.
Yeah,
Those of
okay.
you that get rid of all of your snow before Friday afternoon could potentially hit 70 degrees on Friday. If you can get rid of your snow.
Holy cow. Imagine what
So-
that temperature would be if we didn't have snow on the ground.
We'd all be in the 70s.
Oh,
We'd be out there in our flip-flops and our tank tops and yeah.
I'd jump in the pool.
No kidding, right? Still going to stay warm even into the weekend when you've got 60s.
Wow.
But that's quite a shift in weather, and that is, you know, true March here in the Quad Cities. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. Yay.
Buckle up.
I'm okay with that. It's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's March Madness. You can sit on the patio, grill, watch your basketball.
Yeah.
I know we got the Hawkeyes in it. We got the Lady Hawkeyes in it. Lady Cyhawks.
That's right.
Or not
Yes.
the Cyhawks, but Cyclones.
Cyclones.
Yes, I'm used to saying Cyhawk.
Gotta get out. I know. They're
But
all over the place.
Well, we have so many teams in March Madness this year. I think the Illini got both teams in too. So all 6 of our teams are in.
Should be an exciting rounds coming up.
It'll be good.
Lots of good stuff.
And good
on
weather
TV.
for it.
And good weather too, yeah. Should be very nice. You got questions, we have answers. We'll go through some of those really quickly and then we'll let you go on with your Monday. I'll probably do another quick little update here at noon just to kind of see if maybe we're getting even better road conditions and then we'll let you enjoy the rest of your Monday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Will this storm affect the frost line from our friend Chris?
Will it affect the frost line? So before this storm even hit, the frost was pretty much out of the ground.
Yeah.
Because we had all that warmth. We had the 80s.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if there's much left.
Yeah, so with this cold air coming in tonight, the snow acts as that blanket.
Yep.
So the cold air can't penetrate the ground. So we're still going to remain frost-free after
Yes.
this.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. And again, it will melt away if anything does develop like that.
Yep.
Just like the snow.
Very quickly.
Billy got 7.5 inches of snow in Clinton.
Excellent. I'm going to
Thank you,
write it on my
Billy.
sheet.
Yes. I'm curious to see like the range of numbers some people could get in their backyard too with the blowing snow.
Yes.
It's going to be fascinating.
Did you see that picture I posted on social?
I haven't looked yet. Oh, the one yesterday?
Of the yesterday?
Yes, yeah.
The
that
big
was funny.
drift?
That was funny. Tyler's wondering, what are we possibly expecting tomorrow night into Wednesday morning? 1 to 3 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe a winter weather advisory. Maybe.
I could see it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But nothing crazy. No blowing snow.
Not a
That's-
blizzard.
Yes. Just
Yeah.
maybe some isolated blowing snow. Winds won't be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, good, Michelle. I'm glad. Yeah, Saturday will be much better. Drive safe today. And then Riley has, is there a severe threat with Wednesday, or is it just going to be like yesterday? Or is it not going to be like yesterday?
Not like yesterday. This is a clipper. It's not one of those low pressure systems that can bring up a whole lot of warm air or instability. So no storm threat with this next storm.
No, just snow.
All snow.
All snow.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same.
That's all we got.
Man. All right.
Simple.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys have to travel this morning, just be careful. Like Peter said, don't drive like a wild maniac. You know, get out there and floor it and sharp turns and slam it on the brakes.
Drive smooth. Everything's going to be okay.
You'll be just fine. Just take it easy. All right. We'll let you get back to your Monday. We'll check one more time back in at noon. We'll have a new run of Future Track for tomorrow, see if there's any big changes there. Plus just one last check of the roads before you guys take your lunch. And then you'll know what to expect on your commute home. So enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you back here for GMQC at 11 and one more update on the A+ app at noon.